The man was assigned a mysterious and eerie mission to hang landmines daily on the steep cliff walls, ending to prevent terrifying creatures in the canyon from climbing up. His residence was a fortress, dozens of meters above the ground, and across the canyon stood an identical fortress. Communication between the two was strictly forbidden, and the mission was top secret. Tony had to cut off all contact with the outside world and endure a year of solitary confinement. In this place, after briefing Tony on the mission's precautions, David firmly left. Little did anyone know this was all a trap, concealing a massive conspiracy. Even more shocking, David was thrown out of a helicopter by his superiors shortly after leaving. No one was meant to survive and reveal the secrets of this place. Tony's daily tasks seemed simple, but required utmost diligence. He had to check if the canyon's radar was functioning properly, inspect the protective nets along the edges for damage, and ensure the heavy machine guns were fully stocked with ammunition. Once a month, he reported to headquarters via radio, spending the rest of his time alone in the silent fortress. One day, Tony picked up his binoculars and curiously peered at the opposite fortress. What he saw stunned him. The person stationed there was a woman. Her name was Linda, and she quickly noticed Tony spying on her. Their fates began to intertwine. From that moment at night, Tony couldn't resist using his binoculars to watch Linda again. When she noticed, she promptly blew out her candle. Tony was filled with confusion. Why would a woman be stationed here? Unbeknownst to him, Linda was a top-tier assassin who had recently assassinated a high-profile figure to evade pursuit. She had no choice but to seek refuge in this isolated place. The next evening, Linda, unable to suppress her loneliness, observed Tony through her binoculars. She then wrote a few words on a signboard and fired a shot into the sky. The gunshot echoed sharply through the silent canyon, breaking the silence between them. She asked for Tony's name, but Tony, adhering to David's warning, insisted that communication was forbidden. Linda, however, wasn't one to back down. She raised her sniper rifle and with a loud bang, shot Tony's tick-up to pieces, followed by a series of provocative gestures. Her eyes filled with mockery. Feeling his dignity challenged, Tony quickly aimed his rifle and fired, shattering Linda's wine bottle. Surprisingly, Linda wasn't angry, but instead clapped excitedly, even holding the bottle above her head, daring Tony to shoot again, as if testing his marksmanship and courage. Suddenly, Linda's expression changed.